Hey there YouTube, it is Ripshot Blue coming at you with a minor tutorial really early in the morning, so I apologize if I'm quiet. um, Something I wanted to go over was AnkhBot, which is a application for streamers, and I've been playing around with it a bit and trying to learn more about it online, and a lot of things are out of date. So this is going to be the first video to hopefully try to figure out more about it and hopefully share what we kind of figure out as we go on it. Something you'll notice is my AnkhBot is blue and colorful. By default it's orange and gray, which I guess is colorful in its own rights, but orange and gray is a little boring, so I changed mine. We'll be going over this in another video. This one's just going to be learning how to hook it up and understanding the basic features of it. So once you install it, which will be in the top link in the description, download it and install it. Sorry, it'll be in the top link. Open it up, and since I've downloaded it in a previous update and I can't really retest it because I'm worried I might lose some of my settings and whatnot, to delete it and reinstall it, I'm not sure if it'll pop up asking you to log in. So if it doesn't, that's really easy. Just come down here, click this, and you'll get your connections tab. From your connections tab, make sure you log in your Twitch streamer. Put your streaming username, in my case it's Ripshot Blue, and you're going to want an OAuth token. Make sure you have your web browser opened up and logged into your Twitch account. Generate your OAuth token. It'll look a little bit like your stream key, or not. It'll look a little bit like a stream key. It may not look like yours, but it'll look like one. Copy it. Oh my. Copy it and pop it in here and connect. Make sure that you're connected, and once you've done that, go to TwitchBot. From your TwitchBot, you're gonna need a TwitchBot account. So log out of your Twitch account on your web browser, make an account for your bot, whatever you want your bot named, anything like that. And once you've done that, do the exact same process. Put your bot's name rather than your stream name. Put your OAuth token, and then generate an OAuth token from here, put it in, and make sure for channel you put your streamer name there. That way your bot knows which stream to go to make sure it's in the right chat. And then for connection type, I have mine set to regular. Not sure if you can change that. Don't really want to disconnect my bot, but mine's just set to regular for regular purposes. There's also Discord bot, GameWisp, Streamlabs, Spotify, and Cloud. All of these I'll go over in another video. Like I said, this one's just for your bare basics. Did I close it? Yep. Alright, once you're connected, you should be able to chat. And once you're able to chat, you should be good to go. The chat and everything, the basics, is through console. We can ignore these for now. These are macros that we'll hook up in another video as well. The console will be your actual chat. The dashboard is, well, the dashboard. So here you can edit your stream title with here, the game you're playing, and if you're part of a streaming community, you can put it there as well. This one will refresh. This one will save any changes you made to it and upload it. If you're partnered, you can do manual commercials here with how long you want the commercial to be. You can hook up automatic ones. You can hook up automated hosting here, but I personally just do that from Twitch itself. And from down here, you can see all the things that are going on in your channel, like getting hosted or followed or subscribed. And here is your commands tab. I'll be going over all of my commands that I have. I'm still in the process of making some, but we'll go over all of them that I have personally in another video. Then you have your timers, which would automatically kind of go off. You can hook them up to have, or sorry, that changed, I guess. Those are just names now. Yeah, your bot will just randomly say these for, say you wanted to have an advertisement to your Twitter. go off every 10 minutes if people said at least 20 messages or more. That would go off through this tab, making it pretty easy. Quotes is if you wanted to quote something. So for example, I was playing Robocraft a bit ago, and I was playing as a Tesla bot, and I was just going around like eating bots and everything, pretending I was a shark. So we went ahead, and my friend Shadonian, while he was watching, he went ahead and added these two quotes. I think they're pretty funny. In stream, you can just kind of do exclamation point quote. How do I spell quote? There it is. And it'll do a random quote. I think that's pretty cool. You got extra quotes, which if you want extra quotes, then well, you got the extra ones. I don't entirely know what's the difference between them two. I do believe extra quotes has more permissions. You can do more with it, I do believe, but I haven't played with it yet, so that'll be for another video once I play with it. Counter is just a counter. It'll let you, well, just count anything. For example, I was using the counter before in a Gary's Mod stream when I was being a moderator on duty, and I was counting how many people had a ban during that stream. You can also do giveaways from here, so the command to join it, the prize, the join permission, so if you only want specific people in, the info for it if you do a specific, so min rank, put in the rank there. You can have it timed, so how long you want it to take or be, the cost for it, which we're going to get into once we get to the currency tab. Allow multiple entries so people can have more than one raffle ticket to join, making their chances higher. Make it so they must be following you, and to notify winners in chat, remove from their list everything that you really need to do a giveaway. You get sound effects, so from here if you wanted to, you can hook up sound effects. So for example, if I were to turn it on and do exclamation point sad violin, are you gonna play? Sad violin. Okay, let's try knock. Hello? Oh, it's because my testing account I don't think has the points for it. So I'm going to use my GIF command, ripshot testing, no tester, and I'll just give you 1,000. Oh, I guess ripbot doesn't have points either. Give ripshot tester 1,000. Easy. Sad violin. Did I spell that right? Violin. Violin. Well, anyways, we're just gonna continue on that. I will have that fixed and figured it out by the next video. Maybe I just gotta give AnkhBot a quick restart. But we're gonna get right into it. For your currency, this is where you're gonna hook up your currency, which is gonna be maybe a 2-part video because there's a lot you can do with this tab. We're just gonna kind of, yeah, I'll leave this as a 2-part video of the basics and extras of what you can do with it. So yeah, this is your currency. So for example, if I do points, you get a nice pretty amount of points in there. Oh my god. But yeah, you get a nice pretty amount of points in there. You got pull and bet, so you can start pulls and bets if you have them on and hooked up. Once again, other videos we'll go over them. I've used pull before, or sorry, I've used bet before, not pull, so we're gonna figure out those in another video once I test it. Heist, I have a custom one hooked up with this really, so it's reading its own custom files, but by default it would be hooked up with its own heist, so you can really use this right out the gate once you have currency hooked up. Just make sure you have it all ticked to really do it all. Then we have the arena, which is a new one. This one I've been playing with today. I've started making a custom one, still working on it. We'll go over this in another video, of course. You got events, which is, well, events. This one would be used for custom welcomings for people. So for example, when my friend Shadow joins the stream, the bot will say the shadows grow thicker, and it will play this sound. I think it's pretty cool. You can always stop it just by going to open or clicking it again. And I have that hooked up with a few people. Now the way this one, I'll just quickly go over this one real quick. The way the on-join event system works is when they join the chat, or when they join your stream, this will happen. And when they say something for the first time in your chat, this will happen. So if I wanted the bot to play a different tune when they actually talk, or maybe play that when they talk, I'd use this. But something I noticed, when you use message, the bot doesn't say the message. So if you want the bot to actually give a proper greeting, you need to use the on-join event system. The on-speak event system does not work for the message output, at least for the bot saying it. It will say it in AnkhBot, but no one in chat will see it, so they won't get a proper greeting if that's what you're using it for. Then you got song requests, which here you would use to request music. You can blacklist songs down here, the cost settings for using currency. This right here allows it or disallows song requests. You can just play your own playlist if you really want to, or you can allow people to request songs or not. I usually allow it. You got the queue, which if you wanted people to queue up for a specific reason, like when I play Robocraft and I'm streaming it, I can only have 4 other people in my platoon. So if 5 or more people want to join, I'll usually get 4 of them in there, and anyone else will start in a queue list. We'll play 2 games, and whoever's on top of the queue list will get in, and then it'll keep going down as it goes on. Then you got notifications, which will the bot will give you a little notify when somebody does something. So for following, for hosting, subscribing, cheers, game wisps, and Streamlabs donations. And then you get your mod tools down here, which is link protection, caps protection, and phrase/word blacklist. So you can blacklist words, like for down here as example, I blacklisted a couple, but I'm not using it, as you noticed. I have I got Twitch auto mod that does that, which I think is a much better job than one by one hooking it all up. And then got caps and link. That's if you don't want people to paste links or anything, or no caps going on. Then you got your game wisp. If you have game wisp hooked up, it would all be in here. Your game wisp and everything would be all hooked up, but that'll be for a different video. We'll kind of play with it and learn it together, as I didn't hook up game wisp, nor do I have one active. And then you get your Discord, which will post your stream going live and timers and everything. And once again, we'll learn it together in another video. But really, that's the general idea of AnkhBot. All these tabs here, I'll make videos on specific to those tabs. Commands will probably be a 2, maybe 3-part video, because that one will be quite extensive. Currency will maybe be a 2-part system. Arena and Heist, they'll be their own 2 parts. And probably Game Wisp and Discord will be 2 parts, just because I don't know those 2. So the first part would maybe just be playing with it on while recording, kind of learning just for entertainment reason. Then the second part will be an informative version. That's really it that I gotta go over. The next video I'll be doing is the basics of the settings tab, which I still need to go over here. If you click this gear down here, you'll get your settings, which is your general settings, your localization settings, your usage, your macros, your hotkeys, your style, and your changelog, which style is how I made it all blue. I'll go over a specific video on what does what exactly, but you can really just play around with style on your own. It's not that hard. I did it in 1 minute without any help of any sort. But yeah. Oh yeah, and just a quick tip before I actually say I'm gonna end the video. If you're gonna play with style, make sure you go to custom before you do anything, and make sure you save custom style after each time you're done editing it. Some colors on here, like I know down here in the database items, some of these colors, like these two, is for the background of the chat here. Those won't take effect till you hit save custom style, so make sure you do that. But that's really about it for this video right now. The next video we'll be covering, yeah, the settings is what I said it'll be covered. We'll be covering all of the settings. That'll probably be a 2-part video, and it won't be up for, I don't know, at least a bit, due to the fact I want to wait till I can actually talk, then have to whisper the whole video and make my audio a little louder than it has to be. But for those of you who found this video informative, I thank you for finding it informative. Those of you who enjoy it, I thank you for enjoying the video. The list goes on of thank yous, I guess. I'm tired. So yeah, that's really it. Links will be in the description to download it, as well as pretty documentation of it, which gives you information of everything you need to know on it, like for example all the pretty colors and how to set it up. If you enjoy reading more than watching videos, I'll be covering almost everything in this documentation though, and series though, so you won't really have to read it if you don't want to. I thank you all for watching the video. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it, subscribe if you'd like to see more of this in the future, and as always, hope you all keep it real. Ripjob Blue is out.